They used to pick you up and carry you around a lot.
Yeah, they used to. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for some reason they used to love picking me up and moving me around, which is in the show a few times actually.
Today I've got Craig Pearce and Thomas Brodie-Sangster to talk all about the new FX series Pistol. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Now, Thomas, taking on such an iconic role as Malcolm, was there anything in particular you did to get into character or like to really transform yourself into him?
Oh, you mean on the day? What any certain things that I would do? I remember kind of playing with my mouth a bit before I'd go onto set, just kind of loosening it up because he was quite mouthy, and I think that kind of helped. I didn't. He wasn't tight in the mouth. He was quite loose in the mouth, and his lips would play. So I remember kind of playing with my mouth quite a bit before I'd go onto set.
Well, I mean, his chemistry with the band as the dynamic kind of shifts as they become more famous. It's so much fun to watch. What was that chemistry like off stage, and how did you kind of develop that as time went on?
Well, the boys, I joined quite late. They'd already been cast for, I think, a couple of months, and they'd been at band camp, and so they were very tight. So I walked into a kind of almost fully developed band, and the first day they performed for me, and I kind of felt like I was a manager already, kind of assessing their performance, and I think they were actually quite nervous too as well, but they were really, really sweet, and they really got along very well with one another, and they brought this intoxicating energy with them, and they were young and still are young and full of life and vigor, and it really excited. Which was great to walk into to a production that's already rolling, even though we're just in rehearsal phase. It felt very much like it was full steam ahead.
They used to pick you up and carry you around a lot.
Yeah, they used to. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they for some reason they used to love picking me up and moving me around, which is in the show a few times actually. Toby had a fascination with lifting me.
He used to have
just
Sex
Pistol thing.
Toby was always like, if you don't know what to do in a scene, just lift Malcolm up. She does a lot.
Well, Craig, the casting on this project is just wonderful. Obviously, like the chemistry is there. Everyone nails it. What was it like searching for these iconic people in the acting world?
Well, it was scary because casting it's like 99%. Just get good actors and get them to act really well. Which we did. But thankfully we had an amazing casting director. Danny, of course, takes casting very, very seriously. But it is scary because you're kind of sitting there going, and it's not that you're not seeing endless amounts of good actors. But you have to get not only a great actor, but a great actor who can embody those particular characteristics of that character, and they are very distinct characters. There was a reason, one of the reasons they became so famous and such an influence on the world is because they're all very, very strong in particular characters in their own way. So, it's a lot of work. You have to be very diligent, actually. You have to, because sometimes it's like, are they right? Or maybe they're not. We thought Thomas was too young at first to play Malcolm, and then we're like, no, hang on, he was exactly Thomas's age. Thomas has a very boyish look about him. So did Malcolm, and he's this father figure. But that is a big part of the story, that he is this father figure to them. But that's just because they are so young in the band, the Pistols, and also Steve never had a father. Didn't know his biological father. His stepfather was a really horrible, abusive person. So, Malcolm stood up for Steve in court. He took a chance on him, and that was the best Steve had, the closest he ever had to a father. But of course, Malcolm was an unreliable father figure. He didn't want to be a father figure, and he was only 29 years old. But it was to answer your question, it was a long and rich but scary journey, and we were like, wow, okay, they're right. And we did find an amazing cast who we are eternally grateful to.
Well, I mean, everyone is amazing. I really, really enjoyed the series, and I wanted to thank you for being a part of it and for talking with me today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.